Well, Mary Kay minicamp is officially over because today we heard from all kinds of assistant coaches, including the offensive and defensive coordinators. So let's go over some things that we learned talking to those guys. And let's start with Baker Mayfield and what Todd Haley had to say about Baker Mayfield, that he's got a ways to go.
Yeah, this was the first time that we had a chance to hear from Todd Haley about him, and he did say that about Baker Mayfield, that he has a long way to go, and that Tyrod Taylor is clearly the leader of this football team. So to hear that from the offensive coordinator, the play caller of the team, I think Tyrod's pretty safe.
Yeah, and it's good for this team to have that clarity going into training camp because they haven't had it. I can't remember the last time that we've gone into training camp and known, okay, this guy's the starter, this guy's going to start week 1. So that's a big step forward for this team.
Yeah, and you know, really, given the opportunity, he did say that Baker has made some progress, but you know, he didn't gush about him, he didn't speak about him in glowing terms. I think these guys are handling it right. They're making it clear to Baker Mayfield that he has to earn his keep.
Now, the other guy that we got to hear about was Corey Coleman. He's in a very important season because obviously Josh Gordon is here, Jarvis Landry is here, Antonio Callaway is here, even though he didn't participate this week because of injury. But Corey Coleman, a very important year for him.
It really is. I mean, once again, Todd Haley pulled no punches in this regard. He said that he has advised Corey Coleman this is a make or break year for him. And, you know, that's really putting it out there for Corey. He's got to step it up. He has to produce on the field.
Another position of interest, and we get to hear from Bob Wiley, left tackle. Shaun Coleman is the #1 guy there, but they are going to try all kinds of people there. And Bob Wiley even said that, we didn't get to see it, but at least during OTAs, they tried Joel Bitonio over there at left tackle. They're going to try anybody and everybody at that position.
Well, we have known that Joel Bitonio was sort of waiting in the wings to step into that spot if Shaun Coleman can't land it and if Austin Corbett isn't ready to start there. So it almost seems like that wouldn't be too bad of an option. That would get Joel on the field at left tackle and perhaps Austin Corbett on the field at left guard, which we saw him practicing some there this week. And, they're just going to get the best 5 out there.
And a mystery solved today, Michael Kendricks. There was a lot of confusion about where he was going to play when he came in. Hugh Jackson said he would be in the middle. Well, apparently what that meant is he'll be in the linebacking group in the middle, but he's actually going to play on the outside.
Well, and there's a gray area here, of course, because in the 4-3 defense, he will be on the outside at weak side, which is kind of where Christian Kirksey operates. But then when they go into a 3-4 mode, then he will be in the middle. So, it just depends really on what formation they're in, but you can expect to see him on the field early and often, some at weak side.
And I've been saying, they might have less linebackers on the field this year. Blake Williams throughout, they could have 4 linebackers on the field at times, so maybe we're going to see more linebackers on the field.
I think we'll see a lot of different formations regardless of the numbers of positions.
All right, well, mandatory minicamp is over here, and we have full coverage of everything that happened this week and more at cleveland.com/Browns.